Let's get it going. Comes the request from former Jack Russell Cup champion Joe Patrone as he takes a hefty draught of his shandy and swings his arms in anticipation of the final match, no matter what, of JRC4 Agent Cody Banks. This is the championship. This is the finals. This is the grandest stage of them all. And we are tied at 1-1, about to settle this matter with a third and final game. I am your commentator, Gabriel Osler. We have unfortunately lost Ford Scott due to marital obligations, but his contributions and his insight into Joe's mind will be sorely missed. For now, you've got me, who will be shepherding you through this absolute classic of virtual beer pong and telling you everything you need to know as we go down this road and embark on this journey together. Now, normally, everything just falls to the champion in the given situation, but Joe Patrone is currently the quote-unquote leader, having won the last match, so it does fall to him to decide who shoots first in this deciding title contest of JRC4.
So I am shooting first.
And Joe is sticking to type and sticking to his own guns, and he is going to fire away first. Little pause, and it's worth it. The first one goes down. And the second one does too. It rattles around, and you can see it on that beautiful camera angle. It wanted to hop out, but eventually it complied, stayed down, and Joe Patrone has balls back already on the first shot of the game. And that one goes down too. Oh, Michael was almost put in an absolutely inescapable hole. But instead, Joe has winnowed away his rack. He's got 7, and Michael has not even taken a shot yet. First one misses. Second one misses too. A very rare 0 for 2 for Michael. And the door is wide open for Joe to really accelerate and put this one out of reach.
Avalon.
He's calling Island right away. He centers himself and goes just a little bit long. And a little bit to his left. But he's still got one more shot to try and do some damage. Hey-oh, and the damage is done on the second shot. We're down to 6. 6-10. Island is off the table.
I mean, I do tend to go to the left. You know, we talked about this.
Michael misses the first. And the second.
Wow.
Absolutely uncharacteristic for the man.
It's tough, Gabe.
But Joe takes a long pull and thinks about how maybe he's going to just ride off into the sunset with this championship. Speeding
Right
away
off.
on
Look at this rack. How am I riding off?
Let me paint a picture, you asshole.
That was weird.
That goes very far off into the distance. Ooh,
No, so when it hit the wire in such a way it didn't bounce, it just like went across about 4 different surfaces.
Right. I heard it bouncing off into the distance.
Yeah, it was, no, that's when I said like, oh, that was weird. Like it didn't even bounce at all.
Michael would sure like to make a cup, and he does. He would like to make 2, and he does. He tries to get blow up. He almost does, but again, the cruel fates of the beer pong gods say, no, sir, we're going to travel across and get you balls back only. Oh, almost makes it on that one. And misses the second. He's been shamed into not doing balls back by our constant teasing. So, or not balls back, behind the back by our constant teasing. So he remains steady at 8. And Joe Patrone lingers on at 6. Island gone. He needs to make another to really get himself into a good rack position. Ooh, very nearly does. And very less nearly does on the second. Michael's going to shoot right away. He needs to. Oh, he needs to make one, though. And he does on the second.
Has Michael taken his shot?
The first is maybe not.
I have my shot at the ready, sir.
The first or the second?
This is number
1. I don't think you took a first for this game.
No, I took one before we started.
All right.
Or I guess I'll just take my second one now.
Okay.
And Michael is going to take that Jameson shot chased with a half-flat can of Stella Artois.
Oh, you know what? No. This
Yo, I was gonna say, like,
this is my second shot of Jameson.
right. This is your first shot of this game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, he takes it to just an absolute hero. Domes into the face. He hates it a lot, but that's the price you pay when you don't adequately
I hate
prepare.
myself, Gabe.
Joe makes his first.
Ooh.
Oh, and he wanted to close in. He wanted to bear down with the jaws of the tiger, but he does not quite do that. He's ready to re-rack, but so is Michael, depending on these shots.
Oh, wow, yeah. I didn't realize that. Shit.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
the first one goes just a touch long, and the second one goes in.
That is not ideal.
It's not. Michael is down to 6, but he's got the classic Joe rack of a bunch of unconnected islands just floating out in the stream and waiting for their master. So we'll be anxious to see what he does on his next turn. For now, Joe has rearranged into a zipper, and he's going to shoot away. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. Sail away from Joe makes the first one. To another world, and he'll rely on a missing. But he makes the back one, which is pretty ideal in a zipper. Michael's going to shoot on this and try to get himself to 5.
Yeah, my last game.
He makes the top. Oh, and he blows it the fuck up. An absolutely cataclysmic blow to anybody in this situation, but especially Joe Patron, who probably figured he had it well in hand and now is down. It is 3-4. It's not ideal for Michael, but he has 2 more shots to get it even lower right now. Ooh, just rims out on the first and misses the second. So Michael is going to have a little bit of an uphill battle where he needs to make 1 more cup to make himself a reasonable rack, but he is technically in the lead right now. And Joe has to contend with
I like to re-rack 2-1.
Ooh, miss on the first. And make on the second. But Michael is right with the point that he was making. He never used his re-rack before. So he's
That matters.
He's going to do it. No, it does. He's going to do a 2-1 offset, and that makes it much easier for him to make another cup as he goes into the later stages of this game. It is 3-3, folks. Joe talked it up before, but this is really quintessential beer pong. Long on the first.
So I have this weird little like basketball hoop toy thing that's stuck to my window. I bounced it off the table and made that.
I know the basketball hoop. That's great. That's good for you.
I was proud of myself. Oh.
Well, you can't be proud of those shots because you go 0 for 2, and now the door is open for Joe to really put some distance here. First one goes. Did the second one go?
No.
Okay.
Natural gentlemen's.
1 for 2, natural gentlemen's, as the man says.
Damn it.
Michael checks his heart rate, makes the first.
Wait, is that what he did?
No, I have a free delivery all weekend from Postmates.
Oh, no.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and he almost blows the cup up to make it absolutely insurmountable for Joe. But as it is, 2-2. The truest form of beer pong, gentlemen's to gentlemen's, mano e mano. Joe Patron wants to rise to the occasion. Can he do it? Ooh. Oh, but he makes the second, and he's down to his last, which does put the onus upon Michael Schiffer. What's going to happen on this shot? First one goes in. Second one goes long.
I missed on both.
No, missed up. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, son of a bitch. The line looked good. It was not enough to parlay into a result. And so Joe Patron steps up with one cup to make and the chance to close out the Jack Russell Cup. Ooh. He liked both of them, but both of them say, no, sir, we're not open right now. And that final cup remains unmade. Time for Michael Schiffer to step up. First one closes the door, as does the second. Two brutal rim shots. And it's right back in Joe Patron's court. First one goes.
Oh, this is
this.
Oh! It bounced off the ball.
Oh, everybody in their right mind would say that was a made cut, but
this is what we like to see.
Sanity is not important. It's time for Michael Schiffer to see if he can force overtime. Which, there
Do we have timeouts?
All the people would.
How? Oh.
Michael makes it first.
Oh, no.
No, don't move it.
No.
Ooh, he nearly makes the second. Again, this is the same situation that Joe Patron
So one cup.
When he was facing fourth shot. One shot, one cup. If he makes this, it's overtime.
One opportunity. You got spaghetti on your sweater.
Trash talk is being employed. We'll see if it works.
Trash talk? I would feel like that's motivational.
Oh, God. Oh, that's not a Snapchat name you want to see.
Is it Emily
What?
Knight?
Hey.
Is it actually?
I'm confused.
Oh, that hurts. Anyway, Michael's going to try to force him in here.
God. Oh, my God.
And he makes it! And he makes it! And he makes it! Folks, I can't say that enough. I know it's what just happened, but and he makes it. This cannot be overstated. This is the Jack Russell Cup Finals. This is Game 3, and it has moved to overtime thanks to the clutch heroics of Michael Schiffer. And we are getting free beer pong out of a matchup that people saw coming, but nobody saw going down to the wire like this. So I feel blessed. I hope you feel blessed as a viewing audience. And I cannot wait to see how this 3-3 overtime goes down. Joe Patron shoots first and throws it out of the screen. But the second one goes. So each competitor has a baby triangle. None of the top cup bullshit that you might see in any kind of party.
Wait, did Michael do his second shot?
No, he just shot his first.
Fuck me.
So before overtime.
I'll do it.
Oh,
right.
Shot. Sorry, I was thinking about the literal definition of shot.
I mean, obviously, it's easy to check me. It's harder to check him. Wow. Michael, I love that you chose James. You know that's a favorite of mine.
It's beautiful.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Guys, I have a lot. Oh, well, sorry.
Hey, you're making shots, so don't give me like a, oh my God, I feel so bad.
Just let him speak. He's got a little bit. He's on timeout.
All right.
All right.
Anyway, Michael missed his first. Then
He's going to blow it up right here. He's going to do something like.
He missed his first, Joe.
Yeah, this is my
Oh, he
second.
did?
Yes. And the second one goes, fuck you guys. I hate how good both of you are at this shit. I really do.
I know.
I just want to fucking play, and I never can because you guys are both on God mode all the fucking time.
Yeah, man. This is for
Anyway,
the bell.
2-2.
It's for the bell.
Might go to double overtime off this shit.
Wait,
goes a little
you
long.
do gentlemen's on the.
Oh, okay, he misses.
Shit.
And now it's 2-2, but Michael has the gentleman.
Oh!
At
Wait, we got to do gentlemen's?
And why wouldn't you?
I didn't think we got. Look at my cups. I didn't think we got gentlemen's.
That looks like gentlemen's to me.
It's very much not. It's an angle.
It's angled for sure.
I didn't touch it. So either I get 2 more shots or Michael leaves his angle.
I'll leave an angle then.
All right. Yeah, I figured as much. Sorry. No, I didn't think you got to do gentlemen's.
No, that's fair.
Figured it would just be.
It's for overtime.
No,
Yeah.
hey, next time, and maybe that's my bad for not asking. Just assuming. Are you fucking kidding?
Nope.
Ah.
Ooh. He almost ends it right there, but he makes one, and the weight of the world has once again been placed on Joe Patron's shoulders. Sorry, I missed that first one because I'm.
Weight of the world
texting.
on your shoulders.
She's so pretty.
Oh.
You made that first one?
It's both.
Oof. Anyway, sorry, I was distracted there for a second. Joe missed 2. Michael might close out. And he does.
Are you kidding?
That's what I said. He blew it up.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Joe, I just saw it. Joe, I just saw it. And JRC4 has ended in probably the least desirable way for Joe Patron, but in the most desirable way for the man offering the handshake, and it's being accepted right now, Michael Schiffer, who has retained his belt and has made all of my podcast co-hosts question the decision-making that led to him being included in this tournament all along, because now it's going to be a real bitch of a motherfucker to unseat him. But that's not his problem. He's maintaining the belt. He's feeling good, and we're going to him on the field right now. Michael, congratulations on your second Jack Russell Cup triumph, the first person to win it 2 times in a row. I have to just get into your mind on this one. When you had to make that last cup to force overtime, was there ever a moment of doubt in your mind? Were you ever worried?
There really was, honestly. And
Oh God.
no, because like I knew going into it, I thought to myself like, okay, you know, I could do this. I could really do this. And then as soon as you like won that final cup, I'm like, fuck, am I gonna lose on the 3rd round just at the very end like this? And I mean, here's the thing. I would have bet against myself making that cup. I would have bet $100 against myself making that cup if I was watching that separate. All I'm saying is that, you know, irrespective of any of that, Joe, that was a fantastic fucking match. And, you know, I can't wait to play you again because you've been able to push me like something else, man.
Now you're taking your audit exam.
Oh God, yeah. Fuck, I'm too drunk to study.
Not
It's after July 4th, or what's the
No,
date on
it's
that?
June 30th. It's next Tuesday.
Next. Okay.
yeah,
So,
he'll be able to celebrate.
Right. Now, don't want to presuppose about your engagements and everything like that, but being a 2-time champion And then once you finish that out, do you feel like you can devote more time to the Jack Russell Cup going forward?
Oh, absolutely, man. This has got to be a routine thing we got going. I mean, playing a great game that we love with people that we love, and that's all that matters.
Well said.
I don't
Thank
want to
you,
agree
Michael,
with him.
and congratulations on your retaining. Joe.
Also, I'd like to note that the thing that did push me the most was the fact that I knew if I lost, I'd have to pay like $20 to send it cross country.
Yeah, I did that once. It's not fun.
No, I actually don't know how much it cost, Joe. How much did that cost?
I was going to say 20 was a bit. I think it cost me like 12.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like 12 to 16 or something like that.
Well, all the same, that was
Depends
also
on what packaging you used.
motivating factors.
Now,
I didn't even get a chance.
well, you did get a chance, Joe.
No, I know I got a chance, but it's just like the same chance that Michael got to get back into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a weak excuse. Gabe, you're not even asking me a question. I'm just gonna start.
No, I'm not. I want you to, because that's the way that the distribution goes. I asked Michael 2 questions, but you only get one as the loser. But as an esteemed member of the podcast and as a consistent, fantastic competitor in the JRC, then you get the floor to yourself. So take it and do with it what you will.
I mean, I'll keep it short. Those were great games.
Those are really good.
I feel like I can really only focus on game 3 because obviously that's all that matters. Excuse me. And Michael and I went back and forth, cup for cup. I made that final cup to win the game. He made it to force overtime, and then he went blowing it up to win the game. I mean, you look at it from a spectator's perspective, and that's what you want to see. All I can say is it's a shame, and I'm so disappointed in myself to not get a change of title. You know, even if it was not me, if it was Gabe or whoever it was, that now we're going into a hiatus with Michael, with the reigning champ with the belt. And hey, who knows? Maybe that storyline is better for the fans. I was hoping for more than that. I was expecting more from me for that. That didn't happen. However, I'm going to have to put myself together. Most of my in-law family is upstairs, and I have to be appropriate.
That's the word.
Well, Joe, I hope that you can compose yourself emotionally enough to do so, because we know how much Lindsay Miller and her family, extended and otherwise, mean to you. Thank you so much for participating. Wow, I really fucked that up. Thank you so much for participating. Nailed it. Pretty drunk. Michael, congratulations on retaining your belt. Everybody is going to be gunning for you, as the letter said, the next time that we reinitiate the Jack Russell Cup, but that's just the nature of the beast. And I know that you value the competition above all else, so there's no qualms with that. I hope that you, as a viewer, had no qualms with this broadcast and with my commentary. This has been a pleasure to witness and a pleasure to offer my insights about. It's going to keep going on long past any sorts of social distancing, enforcement or anything like that. This is a bond. This is a competition. This is something that means a lot. So we really appreciate you tuning in. We hope you tune in next time. Check out our sponsors, of course. We've got beer. We've got ping pong balls. We've got bird dogs. We've got Hinge. There's a lot that you can witness, but we're just mostly happy that you witnessed this right now. Gabriel Osler signing off. Catch you next time, and wave that flag like you just don't care.